Hi there, Saggitarius. Okay, I meditated on a message for you and you got inhale, exhale, and great surprises ahead. So I feel like in some way, just make sure that you're really grounded. If something comes towards your way that's a surprise, good or bad, I don't know yet because we've not looked at the cards, but to take an inhalation and an exhalation, and if you're feeling a bit ungrounded, to tune into your body, maybe to do some yoga or some other kind of anything that keeps you very much in your breath and actually feeling calm and connected. Okay, for some of you as well, this inhale and exhale could mean that you also might be on the outside quite a lot, maybe in the countryside or some landscape that makes you want to breathe in and breathe out. Okay, so there's a sense of that is that is for you. All right, I've already shuffled the cards, pre-shuffled, cleansed the cards and everything, and I've got here the Voyager Tarot deck, which I'm using, and most of the other readings I've done has had 3 cards. Some of them had a few more, depending. You got 2 extra ones at the end. It's not 2 extra ones, you've got 2 at the end. And I've got an oracle card face down here as well, so I have no clue what these cards are, but let's not waste any more time and have a look at what the cards. So this card tells me about what you're coming to. Now, Sagittarius, I've got the Lovers card here on the inverted. Now we've got this card out for some others. I think this came out inverted as well for another sign, and this came on the upright for another sign as well. So here for me, it's telling me that there's something possibly that you're holding on to. Okay, maybe something that's making you feel quite anxious about maybe a love relationship or a situation, maybe a work also dynamic that you are experiencing a sense of holding on too tightly. Okay, maybe that's what the inhale and exhale is about. You know, just take a step back, watch your mind, your thoughts, okay, because perhaps you're holding on to, and maybe you're recognizing some sense of insecurity or some sense of codependence coming, in your sphere. It could be also warranted, possibly because you've been let down before. It could be a pattern of yours as well that you're now recognizing, and you can see very clearly that is happening, and maybe you are taking a step back from a situation so you can assess how you actually really feel, and maybe even recognizing what patterns that needs to be broken. All right. I feel like in some way there is some work that you've been doing as well, sort of going in the kind of more looking at the darker, looking in the sort of the darker spaces in your life as well, but you are being guided to be able to see things clearly and really taking your time in able to establish this connection. I feel like this is talking specifically to 1 or 2 of you as well regarding a connection. Okay, you are keeping your eyes out, you're being very vigilant, very discerning as well. Perhaps you've earned a sense of learning from your past, because this is kind of like in the past position what you're bringing into this space, and now you're being much more careful and looking through all the areas of what you need to attend to, maybe paying attention to any of the red flags or what could be a red flag situation for you. Okay, this is not only about relationships, of course, as in personal relationship, love relationship. This could be any relationship I'm talking about, and particularly also work relationship as well. Perhaps some of you are applying for some new work, or thinking about moving on, or even paying attention to maybe to a colleague, and maybe even new collaborations. And it's really important that for you that you bring the whole of yourself in a way and really be discerning and vigilant about looking at what you're going to accept and what you're not going to accept. Okay, this could be some contracts as well, okay, as you're coming into this reading. Let's have a look here. Wow, this card has come up so many times for quite a few readings. Okay, this is and this card has come, this is the 3rd time it's come in this position. So in some way I feel as well, despite the fact that we've got the Lovers, this is actually, I think Libra had exactly the same Lovers, no, the Tower. But another reading has had almost the same position. So this in the 1st position and this in the 2nd position. Now I've done this recording in two days. I've done 6 videos yesterday. I'm doing my second 6 today, so all 12. And interestingly, you have the 2 cards that some other sign has got. Unfortunately, I can't recall which ones they are. Maybe have a quick look at my notes. Let me see. Can actually sort of spot it, but anyway, Man of Cups, let's just stay with the reading for now. This is almost the king of the cups, okay? This is a man, someone who's actually now also, by doing this sort of work on yourself, okay, recognizing where you need to love yourself more, what you are going to accept and what you're not going to accept, you're going to able to have the confidence to be able to also ride the wave as things happen. Okay, there will be things happening. Like I said, your reading for your thing is about great surprises ahead. So this is about you be able to also move through like a surfer would. You know, so if a big wave comes in, you know, a surfer knows how to navigate that wave. All right, you've kind of practiced this. You've been doing this for some time now, Sagittarians, okay? And you're becoming really clear on what is going to work for you and what's not going to work for you. And you're going to also recognize when an opening, a situation that could be coming in for you, be worth taking. All right, do assess, get your balance really well. Okay, do find your balance in these situations. Inhale and exhale, maybe before you dive in as well. You know, you can't, as a surfer as well, be panicked and, you know, try and ride that wave. You've got to be very steady on your feet, and, you know, and you just got to breathe in a way that's very stabilizing. I do feel like this is, you know, pertaining to some of you, that this could be something coming in as well, something you've even been wishing for, that might take you by surprise as well, despite the fact that you have wished for it, okay? I do feel yourself to be stable, despite the fact that the ground at the moment is not as stable as you think you'd like it to be, but I think it will turn into that possibility. All right, let's have a look at your outcome. Oh my Lord, this card is the outcome card, the Ace of Cups, a beautiful emotional surprise here, something that's going to bring a lot of emotional happiness. I mean, look at this, you know, this is the card of ecstasy. This is the third time this has come up, and believe me, I have shuffled these decks, cleared them, and I fan them out. All right, so and I randomly choose the cards, and this is the third or fourth time this card has come. But this is this card now for you guys in the outcome position, so this is wonderful. Okay, this is again maybe also telling me if you're having some emotional concerns, feeling unstable in maybe a new love connection as well, or a new possibility. You know, this is going to say that you actually don't have much to worry about. There's going to be some great new opening. You know, maybe you might have had to let go of something old as well, and there's a new potential here of absolute emotional bliss. You know, and I feel like you've done the transformational work here with the butterfly on the edge of this card as well. Okay, this is also really you allowing things. You know, I feel like you've shed a new skin. You've allowed things to flow. You know what to release that no longer fits and vibrates with your energy, and in fact you're not going to even accept anything that doesn't give you that spark in your life, that kind of sense of sun, that sense of, you know, I'm looking at the glittery waters there in the corner, you know, something that really makes you feel that you are elevated and feel really, really amazing. All right, let's look at this other card. Okay, here we've got the renewal card on the inversion. I think it may be in some way as well. I'm going to take it in the upright though. Okay, this is a card of renewal. So maybe some of you, you know, this is almost the Ten of Pentacles. Renewal, sorry, reward. Okay, this is the Ten of Pentacles. This is about you really honoring and allowing the good to come in your life, okay? Don't doubt things can come in or not, okay? This is about you allowing the goodness. This is about allowing to reaping the rewards of your efforts, okay? You've cultivated on this for a very, very long time, chipping away at all the effort of your emotional learnings, you know, even maybe your craft as well. And this is also about possibly even getting an offer from somebody else that's also very could be rewarding. Because it's come on the inverted, I'm wondering if some of you might actually maybe doubt if this is something that you are capable of handling, you know, because it's quite a big thing, and you're wondering if this is something that you can actually take on. But I would say do not allow your doubts to come in, okay? Because at the bottom of the deck here we've also got the Woman of Wands, which is really the Queen of Wands, and she, if you see there's a cat there, she's very intuitive, so you're able to safely navigate the terrain of what's worth having and what's not, and trust that instinct, okay, because you will able to turn the situation around as well. If you're not sure, you're able to bring your vibrant energy, your fire energy, and your creative energy into this space, okay. And this is something you've been really cultivating on, you know. And I want to also say, be really authentic. Do not try and don't douse yourself, whoever's watching this, you know. Avoid, really allow yourself to shine, you know. You really, you know, not brag of your achievements, but really sort of highlight your skill sets, okay. Don't feel threatened that you shouldn't really sort of saying certain things about yourself. Really allow yourself to take on whatever's coming your way. All right, this is a card of incredible creativity, and this I feel as well at the back end as well is that something you've kind of really mastered in yourself. You've earned it, okay. You've earned the award. You've earned the accolade, you know. And it's very feminine energy, and you know, you've had to grow, and you've been growing. You know, which has made you very kind of sensitive to the truth of a situation as well as yourself. So let's have a look. And I think this could also mean that something that's going to really bring you alive, okay, where you'll be really, really ecstatic. Here, you know, just to remind you, is coming. So this surprise could be really, really good. Like I said, do not be bowled over or too scared about maybe the enormity of a possibility. This could be, you know, maybe a lottery or some funding, some money. It could be maybe something you've been waiting for. Maybe you've applied for a loan, or maybe a result of some effort that you've put out there. But whatever it is, you're going to feel extremely happy about it, okay. And wow, look at this. I mean, you know, your oracle card here is Lakshmi. I mean, this is the prosperity, luck, okay, card as well. So this really confirms to me, really, this is the energy that is going to be around for you. And know that this is what you have also brought in. At the bottom of the deck here, I already know is the sun. So again, really shining your light, not to douse your light. Because here, if you look at the back end, you know, you've got this sort of figure just over here, okay, that she's dancing in the sunlight. You know, she's completely allowing herself to be in an ecstasy, okay, not hiding away. And this sun card really also informs me of that. You know, just really allow yourself to shine your light and become a beacon of light for yourself and for others. But coming to your actual also card of Lakshmi here, she's got everything balanced. She's got two pink lotuses on her palms, so she knows, you know, she's wise, and she's also holding the gift that she, not only that comes from her, but offering it out. But I think this is also a gift of being receptive. All right, I mean, you've got the words luck, prosperity. For some of you, like I said, this could also be something that you've been really pitching for as well, you know, because it is a card of service. So in some of you, there's some good news, if not immediately, in the weeks to come, you know, in the next, definitely in a couple of months, I would say as well, that you will be able to feel very joyous about really showing up in the way that you've always wanted to and being recognized for your value. Wow, Sagittarius, I mean, talk about inhale and exhale. Okay, you know, this is absolutely really great. And obviously, if you inhale and exhale, you balance yourself as well. Really important. But this is a fantastic reading. Let's see what angel card I have for you today. Last time I did some trinkets. Today I'm going to do the angel cards. So this is either a gift or a support, depending on the angel card. Okay, so you've got one that's stuck to my hand. Okay, this is about respect. It's interesting that, because I think this is absolutely perfect. I do feel, you know, when you're saying, when I said earlier on about getting getting recognized for the value of service that you're giving, I think you're going to be recognized, and that's a form of respect. I think you've got to a point as well that you've discarded any form of negative relationships, be it work or anything. This is, you know, the card of partnerships and business and anything like that. And being on the negative, and this is, you're coming in with the cards that followed on, it's about you being able to really, you know, release this sort of sense of not enoughness, where you're gaining the respect that you deserve, okay? And if some of you are still stuck in this for some reason, for whatever reason, you know, it's up to you to earn that kind of value for yourself. And when you respect yourself and you really put the boundaries, really brilliantly and not accept anything less than who you are and what you know that you are deserving of, be it attitudes of people or environments that you want to work in or anything like that. It takes courage to, you know, to step out of what is accepted in an environment, you know, particularly in a certain work culture or certain things, you know, but when you start stepping into your truth this way, you really end up quite brilliantly shining like so. So, my goodness, Sagittarius, I love this reading for you. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. I really hope you got something from it. Please do comment if it resonates for you. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Yeah, I'll catch you in the next video in a couple of weeks' time, whenever that might be. In any case, I just hope you've got some takeaway from this and it's resonated. Lots of love in the meantime, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Bye.